Hi everyone, it's Jonathan. Welcome to the 10th and final edition of my video diary live from Amsterdam. I thought I'd take a break from packing for my flight home tomorrow to update you on what's been going on. It's been quite a while since the ninth installment took place, and it's been kind of a crazy 6 weeks. I had some really good video footage from around the end of April in Paris and London, but unfortunately that video didn't make it back here. So we'll just go with this little recap. So what have I been up to? I had my birthday. Had a great party with my fantastic neighbors who the husband has the birthday the day after mine. So we went out to some traditional Dutch bars and really had a blast. Soon thereafter, my friend Mike came and we took a trip to Paris and London, and despite some of the logistical difficulties that we encountered, had a wonderful time. In Paris, I ran into the author of one of the books from my book club, who I was the first person that he'd ever met just out and about who'd read his books, so that was a really thrilling experience for me as a geek. In London, we were there a couple days before the royal wedding, so we got to experience a lot of the hubbub around that without actually having to experience that exact thing. What else? We went to the Tate Modern Museum and saw the Ai Weiwei installation of the sunflower seeds, which was one of the most amazing art installations I'd ever seen. The entire museum was fantastic. Highly recommended. But if you're in London, go check that out. Then came Queen's Day. Oh, and we went to Abbey Road, which was really fantastic. Then came Queen's Day, and on Queen's Day, the entire city of Amsterdam, as far as I could see, basically shuts down and turns into one massive street party. Unquestionably the most fun street party I've ever been to. It commemorates the Queen's birthday, which is in February, but her mom's was on April 30th, and it's better weather. I'm sure that's why she kept it. Plus tradition and all that, but it was much better weather than it would have been in February. The weather here has been really, for the most part, spectacular the last couple of months. I've been very lucky about that. So then, my friends Kevin and Hillary came to help celebrate Queen's Day with our now mutual friend Annie. And my friend Loida was in town, and we just sort of had a lot of fun. So then my dad came into town. We went to Bruges together in Belgium, and went to the Chocolate Museum, and just saw that nice little city there, and went to like the Amsterdam Historical Museum, and went on a canal boat tour, and did a lot of touristy stuff that I wasn't doing otherwise. So, and of course, always a thrill and pleasure to hang out with my dad. Following that, went to Vienna and hung out with some of my Nuremberg volleyball pals, which is just a real special treat for me. Vienna was a neat city. I wasn't sure what to expect. I guess I had kind of lowered expectations, but it was really, really beautiful and pleasant city, and the people were very nice there. And they have an Esperanto museum run by the Austrian National Library, which was really cool, as well as I went to the Freud House and the Museum Quarter, which is a really kind of brilliant way to bridge the gap between art and creativity and sort of just the everyday vibe of the city. It's very much based on some Austrian traditions around the Viennese coffee house, and it's just a very vibrant electric place with some cool stuff there. And it's in the old stables of the Habsburg Empire. I also love being there just to learn more about the Habsburgs and what it was like to be the capital of this now dead empire. What else? I got a tattoo, which I'm unveiling now for the first time ever, so here it is. You ready? First tattoo, right here. This is the Amsterdam Shield. You see it everywhere in Amsterdam, the three X's, and yeah, so now the city is part of me forever. I'm very happy that I got it, and I'm pleased with how it turned out. We'll see. It's still in the healing process, so hopefully it keeps up its contours, its shape. So did some more work for IFLA, helped start the new book club for Faith that we're getting to, which will be really fun and exciting. Worked on the newsletter. I'm working on our conference in Miami still and the social networking stuff. My last trip to The Hague included going to the Moritz House, where I saw The Girl with the Pearl Earring, which is, they call it the Dutch or Flemish Mona Lisa, and you can definitely see why. It's just one of those paintings that you can't really look away from. I also went to the M.C. Escher Museum, which is, I had no idea was there, and it's a really fun, just like you would think. He was a very mathematical mind, but also had this great sense of whimsy, so the entire place sort of carries that along. It's in the old Queens summer residence, I believe, or winter residence. A really fun, cool museum. And yeah, so then went to the Anna Frank house this morning. Didn't think I'd make it there, but some friends decided they wanted to go, and I tagged along, and that was good. Got myself locked into my apartment last week. Didn't think I'd ever have that happen to me, but I did. So that was pretty exciting. And then took a little canal cruise thanks to my friend John, which was a really great way to end up my 4 months here. So in sum, I just want to say thank you to everyone here in Amsterdam and around Europe who really made me feel at home, and to the International Federation of Library Associations and Institutions, IFLA, for allowing me to participate and work with them. That's been really terrific. And a special thanks to my friends back at the American Library Association for making the sabbatical possible, and for holding down the fort while I've been gone. So yeah. And of course to all the friends that I've met here or renewed contact with, definitely the best part of this trip has been hanging out, talking, learning, having fun with you guys. So as well as my visitors from abroad. All right. Next time you see me, I'll be back in Chicago. So this has been just an amazing experience. I'm not going to cry. All right. Ciao.